Hello everyone, my name is Skeleton and welcome to Demon's Souls, or rather, the Demon's Souls remake. I first played this game a little more than a week before this video's upload date, and since then, this game has been something of an obsession for me. As of right now, I have about 45 hours on this game, and I'm looking forward to many, many more. One thing I want to note before I begin is that this is my first PlayStation game on the channel, which is really cool because before this, I didn't have access to certain PlayStation exclusives, so I'm pretty excited about that. I do have the game set to offline mode, so I will be playing offline for the foreseeable future. For character creation, I'm just gonna skip to when I'm ready to finalize my character. I'm ready to finalize my character. I'm going as royalty for my class with the providential ring for my starting gift. And before I finalize my character, I will run through the classes really quickly just for anyone who is curious. The classes do look different based off of what body type you choose. So some of these armors might not look like you would originally think, like the knight armor, because my body type is different. If I switch to body type B, you can see that the armors look a little bit different. Mainly bulkier, in my opinion. I'm going to be sticking with body type A, and I'd love to go more in depth into the character creation at some point later in the playthrough just to show off how cool it is, because I think they really did a splendid job with this. There are some things that I feel are missing, but overall I feel that the character creation in this game is really, really good. So I'll take a look at that some point later in the playthrough, because you can change the way you look again and customize your stuff later on in the game. But for now, this is what we're rocking with.
King Alant the Twelfth, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valifax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had roused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls lose also their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valifax also spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors lured by the possibilities braved the fissure to breach the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Saint Urbane, Skirva the Wanderer, the sixth Saint Astria with her Night Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you to the fissure. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
And here we are at the Outpost Passage. This game is incredibly beautiful, and I'm going to try my best to help that translate well onto YouTube, but I don't actually have super duper good recording equipment. So if you want to experience how beautiful this game is, you'll need to play it yourself or watch someone who has really, really good stuff. This guy doesn't attack you at all. Maybe when I smack into you, but he's just gonna stand there and look at us. It's like, okay. I have a few things that I wanted to talk about in this tutorial. The tutorial world. But I also have some other little things to go into. And the first thing is quality. I will try my best to keep my audio and the video for this game looking as fantastic as possible. But like I mentioned, I don't really have super awesome equipment. So you will not be able to realize Demon Souls' true beauty through my playthrough as of right now. But I have turned the brightness up a little bit more than I had it when I very first played this game, because some of these areas, like this one for example, can look really dark. And I've also turned my audio up and the game volume down some in an attempt to keep me audible, because sometimes the really loud soundtrack is a little bit overbearing and drowns my voice out. Here's the awesome Demon Souls Vault feature. Very, very fantastic. If you take any damage here, you don't need to heal at all. And I recently learned this, and I'll show you in a minute. But any damage you take here doesn't matter whatsoever. I'll show you right now, actually. So if I just stand here and let these guys attack me, everything will be okay. Because in a moment, we will see that I cannot die in this tutorial to these enemies. I never realized this, and I would heal whenever I took damage from anything other than the area boss, but you can't die at all to these guys. Not just in this part, but the next part as well. They're completely unable to kill you. So if you want to sit here and practice parrying or rolling or whatever, you can. And they will never ever kill you. You'll stay at 1 health point the whole time. How I know this is because I tried to die as fast as possible in order to skip the tutorial.